Spirits Live, Thursday, February 5th.
Is it already February 5th?
Yeah, dude.
Man, dude.
Can you believe that we have been doing this for almost, well, we've
A
been
year?
recording a little over a year, but we started dropping the podcast almost a year ago.
Yeah. It's
Isn't that
wild.
crazy?
That is. That's really crazy to think about.
No.
Yeah. And all the guests and all the, I mean, so much. So much in a year. It really has been.
It's we've had a lot of good guests. We got a lot of good guests this month to celebrate that year anniversary.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that's
First
cool.
of all, we had Monique. Oh, happy birthday, Carla Crenshaw 95 on Instagram.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Welcome to Splintered Spirits Live.
Thank you for spending your birthday with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
You know, it's a birthday week.
Yeah. Oh, Monique. Too
Monique's
soon.
this week was great.
Oh, what a phenomenal person, right? I mean, just the aura, the atmosphere, everything she brings to the table when it comes to all of that was just so cool. And I mean, a great person to interview too. It was a great episode.
Oh, she's so fun.
Yeah.
Let's recognize John's new setup back there, which looks good. He's got to get a little light on his face. That's why he's looking a little pixelated right now. But
Yeah.
for those of you who missed the live, when we redrop it, it'll look a lot clearer than it is when we are live, and we go through all that buffering business.
The buffer.
The buffer. You know, we get this guy a mic, and then we won't have that little bit of echo. It's all coming together, guys. It takes
All
us about a year.
together.
It takes
Yep.
us about a year to do it, but we get
Yep.
there. Oh, look, everyone's got a birthday top. Heather Ayton, whose birthday was Monday.
Oh. Well, happy belated to you as well.
Happy birthday, Heather. All right. Anybody else have a birthday?
My birthday's in 7 months.
Yeah. Anyone else? Hello. Hello, Purple Meow.
Purple Tammy, wait.
Is that who that is? Purple Meow
Yeah.
GB?
Yeah. Yep. So, guys, before we were live, me and Gary were just shooting this shit, and all of a sudden, one of the spirit boards that was right there came crashing down.
It was.
Literally,
I didn't get it on tape.
No, but a thunderous applause that came down, and I was like, here we go. Well, we've been actually experiencing a lot of that lately here at the Breck Estate. Things going missing, things being put down somewhere and then getting moved. It's a little chaotic. Nobody knows what's going on. So the spirits here have been acting up. They've been knocking around my equipment a little bit, which I'm not too happy about. As long as they stay away from the iPhone 17 Pro and the 16, I'll be all right. Everything else,
Sure.
But yeah, no, it's been wild. It's been wild.
It's great. I mean, it looks good. I like it. I like the whole vibe. I like the whole look of it.
Yeah.
Looks starting to get a little more pro over there, which for a man that's always on the run, he's a field guy. You know that. You guys know John's a field guy.
That's it.
So
in the fields,
we try to domesticate him by putting him on a podcast and keeping him trapped inside. We talked a little bit about Monique, but let's talk about next week or what they're going to see on Tuesday, which is our group Estes experiment.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Which is that I'm very curious to see what everyone. And we've talked about it a bunch on here, and we talked about a lot of the things that we learned, and we'll talk about it even afterwards, because I'd love to do it again, and then really, based on what we did with the people we had, how to make it bigger, tighter, more secluded, how to you know what I mean, to block but it was
you got first off, it was, as far as I know, it was the first one ever done of its kind. There's never been.
I've never seen a lot of people do it. I've seen a couple people. I don't think I've ever seen like simultaneous sessions.
Yes. I don't even think I've ever seen two people do it alone. As in like two people under.
I can't. I can't see it through the same device, through the same thing.
Yes. This was as far as I know, this was a first, and for doing it being the first and doing it the way we did, I think it came out incredibly well.
Yeah, it's fun, and just like everything we do,
it was fun.
It was like we got some good answers on it. When it was on, it was
fun.
But then you really do see, right? You really see how one person hears what they want to hear versus another person hearing what they want to hear. You know, like especially when it comes to names,
Oh yeah.
right?
Oh,
People
definitely. Yep. Yep.
people
Yep.
can hear their own name
Name. Hmm.
quite a bit, you know, and it's
Yes. Well, that's human perception, right? I mean, that's
yeah,
the
it's
whole thing.
no, the whole thing. It's really fun to do.
Yeah.
It's really
And
fun to see.
what's really wild, and I love how we went from a place of like not getting it. And I always understood that aspect, but my whole thing against the Estes method is I've seen so many people do it, and it's just like okay, that's not, they're full of it. They're doing it for
Yeah, but
show,
I've
right?
seen you now. Yeah, but now you're doing it a little more.
Dude, I did it, and I'm gonna get into that. I
Because you
did
got to
it,
be careful doing it. I feel like you're gonna like Brian's gonna get sucked into the netherworld or something. You keep doing with that guy.
dude.
You're gonna lose him in there.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I went on and did a. It was over 40 minutes. I was under. I don't even want to know what the chat was like while, because normally people aren't under that long. You're under for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, then so you get pulled out. But I told Brian, I was like, dude, you don't pull me out unless you think something is horribly wrong, right? And we lost track of time. And the next thing because I have no idea what's going on. 2 minutes, 3 minutes into the Estes method, once I'm in, I am just so relaxed and so gone, like gone, like mentally checked out, right?
Yeah.
I can even tell you probably half the stuff is coming through. I'm not even saying, right? You're just mentally checked out. And I was under for over 40 minutes. I haven't gone back and looked at the footage yet, so I can't give you an exact time, but it was definitely over 40 minutes. It might even been up to an hour. And it was wild. But I have to do it with people I trust. I have to trust you 100%, right? I
Yeah.
trust Brian 100%. I trust Chris Netzel 100%. If something goes wrong, those guys I know will have my back.
No, I mean, no,
Yeah.
I get it. I get here, wait, 1 second, real check. Can you guys hear me okay? Can everybody hear me?
I can hear you fine. I don't know if they can.
The levels here I got are top. They're topped up. What's going on, guys? Someone's telling me they can't hear me well. But anyway, I hope that
Speak up, Sonny.
how's the mic? Maybe I'll put the mic
Speak
a
up,
little bit
Sonny.
closer. I hope that works for you.
Yeah. It's weird 'cause I hear you fine, but
Okay. Yes. Anyway, sorry, John, but I'm just
no, it's all
distracted
good.
but I think that one, it's interesting that you're doing it a lot more. Two, I get very nervous. Listen, every time you get up from your chair and you feel like you have to get up and help Brian, I'm like, oh shit, Brian's going to be.
Yeah, dude.
You're not going to be able to pull him out.
Nah.
You know? It's
Well,
like Brian's in
one
there.
time he started swatting at me, and I was like, "Oh man!" Let me tell you something. Of all people swatting at you, you don't want Brian swatting at you, right?
Yeah,
He's
man. You don't want him
trained.
to you don't want him to get
Yeah,
freaked out and pull his gun out and start shooting at everything.
Yeah,
and stuff.
right.
Like,
Start shooting at the spirits.
start shooting at spirits. Like you don't want him to get all. It's like you got to watch that.
Gets all ghetto.
Yeah, he gets all PTSD
You know.
or something. You got to keep him under watch. But yeah,
he knows his limits, though. He knows his limits.
No.
You know what I mean? He most of the time he pulls himself out. He'll be like, "Nope, I'm done."
Yeah.
Which is what you're supposed to do if you're,
But yeah, anyway, all right. So before the estimate, sorry, and I cut you off with that a little bit. So before
No,
the
it's all right.
estimate method, because I was the same way, dude, and I've been dropping a couple of the old videos where it was like the first time I heard Chris Netzel even say it, I didn't even know what it was, and then I think it was Spooky Scoundrel who we had as a guest who really narrowed it down succinctly, perfectly, as to why, which is it was such a no-brainer way to explain it. I wanted to kick myself. I hate when people do that, and I didn't think of that myself. It was such a great way she said it, with the great way they said it, and then, and then we tried it, and then even you were like, okay, let's try it. Let's try it under these certain circumstances and figure out how to get it going. And there is that idea of how do you eliminate outside influence. Now, you guys are going to see that there are moments. It's actually quite interesting to see the effects of outside influence, the different perspectives from people, and the perceptions of people and what they hear. And I don't know, man, it was just cool. You got and we drop it, and it's funny, and it's there's some really funny moments, there's some really wild moments, and it was a good way to end.
It was wild when my wife got up. I'm not going to spoil it. When
Yep.
my wife got up and went across the room, they started
Yep.
talking about her. It's wild when everybody hears the same thing and literally yells it out. It's also wild to see how it affects everybody individually. I mean, there were times where we thought one of my mods, Mike, and my brother-in-law were falling asleep.
They were asleep. I think Mike was asleep. Mike was asleep.
You think Mike was asleep? He might have been.
Mike
He
might have
said
been
an awesome
asleep.
dude, but
That
he
guy
might
was-
have.
Mike was out. He went night night. He went night night.
Yeah, he went night night. It was great. It was just, you know, and we had
Yeah.
somebody get up too, right? We had somebody like that. Like, nope,
Yeah, she got up. She just
Yeah,
she like freaked out a little bit.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
got to watch it. Which is what we told everybody. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
if throughout any point of this, whether it's in the first 2 minutes or the last 30 seconds, it doesn't matter. You feel like you need to, remove everything and get up, do it.
And the way we
And-
did it, and
Yeah.
it was we had everybody sign a waiver so that they couldn't be held liable for their foolishness. Or
Yeah,
if anything,
yeah, yeah.
or if they got possessed, I'm not being held liable. I don't even know how that would hold up in court.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm not dealing with like they can say like we were possessed by the Estes method.
We were possessed and I strangled my cat.
Yeah,
You know?
So we got clearance from them. And then guys, the way we did it was we used this company, Silence Activations, hooked us up. Like, did you ever hear of silent discos where people like, use those? You ever just look up silent discos online and they all wear the headphones and the music goes through in one place, but just they can hear it and they can even change the station and listen and everyone's dancing. Like when you see it, you don't know. It looks like they're just all dancing to their own thing and you can't hear it. That's kind of how we did it. So we hooked the Spirit Box and the apps up to
Or a drive-in movie theater. Think of it like that too.
yeah. And so
Yeah.
we hooked up the apps to an outgoing thing that just distributed it to all of their different headphones.
Yeah, big shout out to Silence Activations for hooking that up.
Yeah, that was good. That was really fun. Yeah, man, it worked out well. So that's next week. That's Tuesday, guys. You get to finally see that.
That's
And
right.
then-
So because we're doing
We're
for the
doing
month of
every Tuesday.
February
Yeah,
to celebrate our 1-year anniversary, we are dropping episodes every Tuesday,
every
not
Tuesday.
every other Tuesday.
Yeah, we got a new one for it. It's a short month, so we can do
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
We got some extra ones. And then we're closing out February with 2 incredible guests that you guys may have heard of. And we'll dive into them in next week's live as well. But Chip Coffey and Patty Negri. I mean, if you guys are Ghost Show fans, then you'll know them both. Chip's Psychic Kids and Kindred Spirits. That guy's been, it's crazy. And
It's
then
made the rounds.
and Patty she's just everywhere. And she was on Ghost Adventures, and she's one of she's a go-to for Baggins and for those shows. She has a great story, which I'm going to share. I'll share the clip of where she was talking about like Baggins likes to punk on her or like dunk on her by putting her with she's known as Patty Negri's known as the Good Witch of Hollywood. And there was a time where Zach tried to like have her be shocked by like a dark witch. So he shows up Patty shows up at his museum, and Zach's like, hey, there's somebody I want you to meet, trying to dunk on her. There's this dark witch who's like trying to cast a spell that like with Ed Gein's cauldron, because Zach owns that shit, and like trying to pass a thing where, she's going to curse Patty. And the way the story ends, and Patty's hilarious about it. She's like, listen, I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm not saying this, but she's dead now. And I'm not. So, if you want to practice dark magic, I'm just saying that might be.
Everything has a price.
It's like, I don't know, which was hysterical to me. She was so nice. And she's always traveling. She's going to all these different things. And it's like, I love
And we're not promoting witch on witch violence here.
No, we don't promote witch on witch odds.
We would never do such a thing.
But dude, I would really I got to get a dark magic witch on here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would love it. I want to see someone who's like, yup, F this, F that. Here's a hex. Put this on this. Oh, is your neighbor parking his car in front of your house? Do this. It's like, I just want to get all the hexes. I want all the good hexes. And it's like, that would be just cool. Like, no one ever talks about it. It's like, I get it. We want to be kind. Sure. But
what about the other side of things?
I just want, you gotta have a little dark magic every now and again. Gotta cut you off in traffic, give him the horns, but it's got legit, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Legit horns on it. Which would be great, too.
Horns.
You got to throw the horns.
What was that? What was that called? It was called something with the horns and all that. Not the malarkey. It was I can't
Isn't
remember. It
it's
was
close?
it's close to that. It was something like
Someone in
that's
the
the whole.
channel know. They'll know what that's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, malarkey's close.
Yeah.
A chaos switch. Meow. Is that what it's called? A chaos switch?
Yep.
Is that its own thing?
Yeah, because you hear people like to describe, oh, I'm chaotic good, I'm chaotic gray, I'm chaotic
really?
like
That's
yeah,
a thing.
yeah. That's a
way
thing.
to do
Yeah.
it. Chaotic.
Yeah, chaotic.
All right.
Because listen, here's the problem with finding an evil witch. Most evil witches are
They
somewhere
live in the woods in like a gingerbread house.
yes, like literally in the woods. There's no talking to them. We wouldn't be able to approach them and say, "Hey, come on the podcast." We wouldn't be able to do it. They wouldn't even. They look at us and start, doing whatever. They're
Right.
they're not mindless. They're just they seem to some people they seem schizophrenic.
Malocchio. Is that the word?
It might be. I know it's one of those.
Skyboat says it. Skyboat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Malocchio.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, they're probably like looking to lure in children into their gingerbread house and cook them, right? Like it says, interview a witch hunter. Also, are there such a thing as Grant? That's Grant on Instagram? Is there such a thing as witch hunters? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know.
I didn't know people still hunted witches. I mean, technically, we had a guest on that's being hunted by the government.
Yeah, man, I got a ton of witch. I mean, they're not that hard to find, to be quite honest with you. But I mean, the dark ones are, but I don't think they're hard to find anymore.
A witch hunter.
I'll do more Ghost Fire soon, guys. I just haven't. I've been busy editing. We get very nervous about running out of episodes, and now we have enough episodes, I think, to lead us into May.
Yeah.
So it's like, we just try
which
to
makes us
everything.
both very happy.
It gives us time to relax, and with our guests, which was also why we were able to put an extra episode and celebrate February and move some stuff up.
Can you tell me and Gary are both workaholics?
It's just a lot, and it's like, I don't want to get stuck where it's like we got no guests, we got no show, we got nothing for Tuesday. I want time to breathe because things happen. We might have to take a week off, and then it's like we both have kids, so it becomes a whole thing. But Grant, this is a witch hunter. We interview a witch hunter.
Witch hunter, dude, that'd be wild.
That would be wild.
A witch hunter.
Who is like? It's kind of got it's got to be right up there with travel agent though, in terms of job security.
I can't wait till I have my full setup and I can do this while we're live. All right, a witch hunter, I think we'd probably get better luck finding a witch hunter in other countries.
Oh, shit.
I don't think there'd be witch hunters in the United States just because of how we are as a nation, right? Like for the most part, unless you're a witch in some the middle of the country in some one horse carriage town, you're good to practice and do what you want without being ridiculed for being a witch, right? Certain places, obviously, like in the Bible Belt and whatnot, it's a little different. But for the most part, you can be a pagan, you can be this, you can be that, and you're gonna be okay. No one's gonna come and knock down your door with a torch and pitchfork in the middle of the night.
Right.
So,
John, someone's here is asking about. Linda's asking. Said YouTube closed down. Are we going to see the Shanley Hotel episode? Can they see that on your YouTube channel?
They're going to be able to, just not right now. Not right now. I'm going to end up uploading the entire episode to the YTs for everyone that missed it.
You can say YouTube. We're not on TikTok.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For YouTube, everyone that missed it. So and YouTube will be also live tonight. I don't know if it's going to be 100% with memberships and sub.
Yeah, some people are
super
saying their
chats
membership
and all
is on
that,
hold.
Yeah, I'm working on it. We're working on it.
You're getting burned. You could always go use Splintered Spirits to get over.
Yeah.
Use that channel if you need to.
Yeah, well, yeah, if I can't go live.
If you're getting
Let's
busted.
See. All right, so hold on. In many parts of the world, accusations of witchcraft and violent witch hunts still happen. Often driven by fear, poverty, illness, local power struggles, and can involve beatings, banishment, and even murder. In some areas, local witch finders and traditional healers are paid to identify supposed witches, and mobs and families are attacked of the accused. So this still happens in places all over the world. I just don't think it happens in the United States like that. We would have to outsource to another country.
Probably be really it would probably be really difficult to even interview them, because I would imagine that any country that is against that hardcore on witchcraft is probably hardcore on public speaking.
Yeah, but a witch hunter might be like, hey, here's a chance for me to get my opinion, my feelings, and my belief out into the world. So we might find that right one. It's just going to be a language barrier that we have to deal with, but we can always get a translator.
Yeah, use AI somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Languages feel like it's a dated sort of class in school.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I think earpods now can do live translation. I don't know how good it is. I haven't tried it.
Yep.
But I got to think in like 5 years, why do kids have to take Spanish anymore or take a class in it?
True. Soon people will be wearing glasses that'll translate, like
Look, when I went to Japan, I could use my phone, in real time and hold up to see the signs, and it translates it, so I know where I was going. It's crazy.
Just in case you walked into that fun tentacle octopus bar.
Yes. But it's like, it's one of those things. I did go to an otter cafe.
An otter cafe? What was that like?
Well, it's like, they call them cafes, but it's like you basically get to sit around and they just bring out the cutest little sea otters. So you get to like sit there and sea otters jump all over you, and oh my God, I'll send you pictures of it.
You got it. Oh, yeah, that sounds wild.
They are the coolest thing. They have all different kinds. They have cat cafes and dog cafes and like.
I've heard of the cat and dog cafes, but I never heard of the sea otter cafe.
They've got pig cafes. Oh yeah, they have sea otter cafe. It was the cutest thing.
Wow,
it's crazy.
It's a clean place too. I heard it's like super clean and
it's
annoyingly quiet clean in some areas.
It's ridiculously clean. It's annoyingly clean because if you grab some like a soda, just know that you're holding that can for a long time.
Yeah.
Because there's very few places you're going to be able to dump it. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, cool. Otters are cool. Yeah, it was really wild.
Yes.
There's not much renovation that needs to happen over in those places. Not like out here where so many things need to be renovated, and it seems like everybody's buying things, and especially in this paranormal game, and renovating it. I don't know what the latest is on the Conjuring House situation. As you know, we met with
the last thing
Andrea Perron. For those who don't know, we have an episode with Andrea Perron herself. And this was right around the time when this whole thing started. And it became a whole scene. Mm-hmm. And, I hope she gets what she wants out of it and with the people that she's working with. I don't have skin in that game, and more power to them if they can do it. But God, it seems, it pops up on my feed now that I'm in this world, and it's like, it just seems so complicated. How hard is it to buy a house that's haunted? I guess it's really hard. But yeah. I don't know. Well, do you know something, but there's you got Matt Rife, who bought the Warrens place. That was the museum.
Mm-hmm.
And then did they buy the banknote for the?
But that's what somebody bought the banknote, which is very different than actually owning the property. Right. Think of Monopoly when you buy with someone's mortgage.
Yeah.
Someone's mortgage property. You don't own that property. Not yet, anyway. Right. That's the idea. And that's what basically happening to a haunted Monopoly board. That's basically what happened to the Conjuring House. Somebody bought the banknote. So it's, but then there was a whole thing where the original bill of sale or whoever was supposed to be sold to, one of the family members is saying that they were not in the right state of mind or something like that. And the contract got thrown out. It's a whole mess. Listen, my whole take on it is I hope whoever gets it does not turn it into a cash grab for people that want to investigate. I hope they need to make money. Don't get me wrong. By all means, make your investment back, right? Make that money. But don't have it so it's ridiculously high where your average person won't be able to go in there for at least a couple of hours.
Right.
This is a big, regardless whether you believe in it or not, it is a big part of the paranormal community, as a whole.
Well,
So
you know what I loved about it, John, is that the one thing that was interesting for me about it was that how the community, this paranormal community, came together for that. Like they just gave money. They want to see.
some did,
A lot of
some
people
did
did.
it.
They raised like over $300,000.
Yeah.
So
And then you had a lot of people that were against it.
yeah, I don't care about that. But it's like there's always going to be somebody against it. But look, dude, I found something for us to get our community and to get us to own. And it's falling apart.
It is.
And I don't know how we're going to pull it together, but I want to show everybody because we're going to start a fund to get this going, but we're going to renovate. We found a really important paranormal asset.
And so if we lose this, the entire paranormal community will be in trouble.
And certainly Splintered Spirits and Santa Paranormal will be in trouble. And we have the means to renovate it. We're going to go after it. I want to show you guys this. I made a little video for it just to share it with everybody here, but let me get into it. Hey everybody, I need your help. My name's Gary. I'm the co-host of the Splintered Spirits podcast along with John Santa from Santa Paranormal, and we are asking for your help to save one of Paranormal's most important assets. Over the past year, this thing has been falling apart. I think you know what we're talking about. John's mouth.
Gap where my tooth once grew. Will I still smile pretty?
And I see that you are missing a tooth, and you look like a homeless crackhead right now. Please tell me what is going on with that tooth.
Remember the good snacks that we had? Caramel stuck tight, but it still made me glad.
Those pliers slipped and whacked me right in the mouth and just destroyed the tooth.
That's right, guys. We got to get that tooth repaired. It's enough. I have to look at that thing for hours every day. His children have to look at it. I'm hearing from his mother complain about it. His grandparents complain about it. His wife hasn't complained about it to me, but I could see it in her eyes. I know she wants it fixed.
It's okay, sweetheart. Everything is gonna be all right.
Every day, families are torn apart by the agony of dental pain.
And we know you want it fixed. He's a handsome guy. He talks for a living. He talks to spirits for your entertainment. Guys, donate now to this GoFundMe and help us save one of Paranormal's most important assets, John's mouth. Thank you.
Yes, I will remember you. Dear tooth, my fallen friend. Someday I'll fix this fractured grin. And weep not for my dentures in the end.
Guys.
I actually just went to the QR code. I didn't do that yet. Oh, man. That is funny.
So, yeah. Listen, it's one of Paranormal's most important assets.
Yeah.
And we're getting a lot of good responses to that video. Listen, it's something that we need to repair. That's a good one. They all want it, dude. They all want the demand is high.
Yep.
The demand is high.
The Breck Estate has taken something from me, and I want it back.
Yes, it is.
Go to that QR code and check it out.
Yeah, the demand is high for this, dude. People want this repaired. The community is going to come together, and they're going to get this done. To get that tooth fixed.
That's funny.
That's a good one.
That is funny. That's really funny. Did those spirits knock that thing out too?
They want to deliver.
Nuts.
They want to deliver.
Dude, when they knocked over that spirit board off the wall, So I had an identical one right there earlier. They also turned the mirror off. Or when did that mirror wasn't supposed to turn off? When did that turn off?
I didn't see when that turned off, but yeah, it was on when we started.
A lot of stuff. A lot
It's
of
not
stuff.
battery powered, is it?
No, it's plug-in. And it's on an 8-hour timer, and it hasn't been 8 hours. So since I turned it on, in fact, I got it mounted around 5 o'clock. So
They're still
Weird.
going. I guess the chat might be a little delayed on my end, but they're still.
yeah. They're a little delayed. Make sure you guys check out that QR code.
Check out the QR. I'm gonna post the video. I'll post that video tonight or tomorrow,
Yeah.
so you guys will have it. It'll be out there.
Get in there, check it out.
We want
Do
to
what
spread
you-
the
do
word.
what
We
you
need to
can.
spread the word so that
Yeah, share it as much as possible.
share it as much as possible. We want the community to come together. We need to get this done. This is
Mm-hmm.
for all the paranormal. Everyone needs it.
Yep,
You
everybody.
know, everyone. You know, what can I tell you, man?
Yeah.
What else? Anything else in the paranormal news?
Yeah,
Any
not
other
much.
ghost
I'm going.
stories?
What's it called? I'm going back to the King's Mansion on Monday.
Ooh, Sleepy
So that's-
Hollow.
Yep. So that's going to be fun.
We like
And
Sleepy
then,
Hollow.
and then the following week, I'm going back to the Shanley Hotel.
Yes, and we are going to do. Eventually, we're going to do a deep dive with them and the owners, and do a little
Yeah.
podcast episode about it.
Mhm.
Look, this is what's interesting about. I got to. I'll get accused of being once again. I'll probably get accused of being a skeptic for suggesting this, right? But I feel like I don't know how many ghost hunters, when they say they investigate a place, really study a place as much as you go consistently study a place. And you don't even consider yourself an investigator because you don't check everything out and do it, but you're there a lot and collecting patterns a lot from a place. But right.
That's the documenting side of it.
Right.
That's
But
what-
I'm talking about a team, they go in, we rented this place for the night, we went in for 8 hours and we investigated. And it's like, I'm starting to, and I'm not knocking the teams. I'm really not. I'm just
No, you can't.
questioning, like, I'm just
That's
trying to
investigating.
understand, doesn't it take to really know a place? You got to go in during the day. You got to go in at night. You got to check the electrical. You should get a clean sweep of your gear to see what it is. Then after like a couple of days of that, and I know it's not hard. It's not really possible to do that. That costs money, right? I mean, this is all money.
Yeah.
But then you go in and you start over a series of nights, try to figure out, and then you compare the readings you're getting, and it's not, not just with the one EMF meter or the K2 meter or any of that stuff, with your EVPs, and you're getting all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and then you look and you compare that data to the, just to see where the fluctuations are. And then you can say, okay, that's weird, right? Like, then you could say it. As opposed to when you just go in for the night and you get a lot of weird ghost shit, like, we investigated and we found this. Isn't that more just like, a roller coaster ride? Isn't that like an amusement park? How's it different? Like, you know what I mean? Like, whoa, we went in and we got some ups and downs, as opposed to really diving in.
Which
And
is
who's
why
doing
I'm
that?
fortunate for it.
I want to know
fortunate.
who's doing the diving in. I want to watch some of those people who are doing the real deep dives of stuff. Is anybody doing it? Or are they not recording it or showing? I mean, I get that they probably edit it down, but it seems like they're not there for many nights.
Well, so here's the thing.
Did shows
Right?
used to be like that? I don't know.
No,
I'm asking.
shows. Yeah. Shows were never like that. And here's the problem. And you said it. It's money, right?
Sure.
I am blessed and fortunate enough that the community I have that backs me up allows me to do that. Normally people have to go to place. They have to keep it fresh. They have to keep it interesting. They need a different location. The way I set myself up and the way the community supports me is it allows me to stay at one location for a period of time, or keep going back to locations for a period of time, depending on, where they are. And it's actually really wild that, because I sent out and did a research for a bunch of different places I wanted to go this winter. And now people are starting to get back to me saying, oh, we'd love to have you. But unfortunately, the winter is starting to wrap up, right? We got, the month is very, very short, very, very short. And, by the time a lot of these things come into play, I'll be back out at my normal, spring, summer, and fall spots. But I do plan on fitting these in as well, and at least going once a month to each and every one of these places. So,
What's a
and
good
that's
place? What's a place that you're hoping to go to that you really want to go to you haven't been to that you want to see what's up?
so there is another theater that is an hour away from me.
Ooh.
That not only will I have full access to the entire theater,
Mm-hmm.
and that's everywhere, the balconies, the stage, the lighting booths, the basement, there's an undercroft to that basement. Like there's just like
Yeah,
all
dude.
underneath the stage.
Everywhere, I get it. Right? Everywhere the building
Everywhere. Hey, this place is huge. It is huge.
Right.
And that is what was one of the places I really wanted to go to this winter. And I'm finally in talks with them, and it's going to become a possibility. I don't know when. We're setting up because my demands, if you will, are steep. Hey, listen, I want to come at this time, and I want to stay for this huge chunk of time while I'm here, and I want to do it at least once a month. And they're like, "Oh, we'd love to have you. We'll figure it out."
All right. Yeah, that's cool.
So,
but yeah, that kind of, that I like how when you go back and forth and you go there a lot and you try different things to get different results or the same result. Anyway, developing a pattern of results. It's not full investigation, but it is a much more of a deep dive and sort of analysis of a spot, which I think is interesting.
So you're 100% correct on that, Gary. And what's wild is, like, for example, let's just, real quick about the Shanley Hotel. I went there. The first time I went there, it was focused all around one of the brothel workers, right? She kept coming through a lot. Okay. The last time I went, she didn't come through at all, but it was much, much darker than the first time I went. And that's the thing with a lot of locations, especially that are spread out, that have a lot of history. There's no way, if a place has been around since the 1800s, just the 1800s alone, even the 1900s, even 100 years, there's no way you're going to grasp 100 years of a place in 8 hours. There's just no way.
Sure. One of our guests, John, as you know, is Gary Galka, who invented the K2 meter, the REM pod, the PSB7 or the PSB series of spirit boxes. Guys, that interview's great, and what a story!
Yeah,
really heartfelt story. I mean, if there's any ghost hunters watching right now, I guarantee you've got his inventions in your house, and if you don't, I mean, there's no way you just do. Or you're not calling yourself a ghost hunter. I mean, he's pretty wild.
Listen, I'm not even a ghost hunter, and I got
I got one
there's
too,
a
bro.
pod,
I got one of those too.
Yeah, I got an SP7 hanging up somewhere. I mean,
it's a really great, and his story, he got into he was always an inventor, obviously, but he moved into this, what is it called? ITCs, intertrans communication, what is the word? I'm fucking it up. What is it? He started inventing those when he lost his daughter died, and then he started creating this stuff that everybody uses, and that's going to be fun because he's going to start sending you some stuff and maybe some prototype stuff to test.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see.
That will be.
Might have to sign a little this, sign a little that for things, and we'll get it. We'll get it popped off because I love testing stuff out.
Yeah.
So why not? I mean, it was a long episode too, right? It's
one of our longer ones. Yeah, it's almost 2 hours.
It's one of our longer ones, and you guys know when we have a long episode, we like to keep it 40 to an hour, but when it calls for it, we stay on. And the longer ones are usually interesting.
The Mel meter is named after his daughter, Melissa.
Named after his daughter.
He's a great guy. Really great interview. Really interesting for me to hear about it and his beliefs and how he comes about doing his stuff, which is wild. But I bring him up not only because this is something that's coming up, but because of the way that you go out and you'll use this app this time and this app another time, and then you're going to use some of his stuff, and you gather this thing over a period of time, where then you feel it's a very confident thing for you to be able to say, this is this spirit. Because you've got hours of stuff of consistency that have shown you that this is a spirit?
Mhm.
I don't know.
I
man.
usually break it down by percentages. You know, I'm 80% sure about this one. Like, I hate to say it, but let's be real. I am close to 100% sure that Edward is Edward.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm almost
too much.
100% sure.
I mean, think about how
There's
many
just-
hours. Think about how many hours you must have of Edward
Oh, yeah, so many.
across
So
different
many.
apps and
Yeah.
devices. It's so weird.
Yep.
It's so weird.
Yep. And it also brings credence to the whole idea that certain spirits communicate better via certain devices.
Yeah, man.
Like
Hey,
Edward
Paranormal.
Love's Ghost Tube original, but if it's not available, you'll start to hear him through other, means of
Yeah.
communication.
Hey, Paranormal
So-
Nicole. I see you there. And Nate Koger, guys, from Realm
What's
of
going on,
Darkness.
guys?
Paranormal Nicole we interviewed her and members of her team. She's not that far from you.
Yeah.
Like they're watching over on Instagram. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
His voice never changes at cast. Oh, he's talking about Edward. Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing
Yeah.
too. Like what
The
he
tone.
uses,
Well,
the
it's also
tone. That's how we know it's him. We're like,
it's
wait a
personality. Personality is what I noticed. Like he's mean.
minute. Yeah.
It's consistently
he
mean.
is. He is. Even though lately when he does come through, it's been a little different. Something's going on with Edward. We don't know what it is. We were hearing things that he's captured by something. He's being held by something. So here's what's really wild.
Who could
When we don't-
possibly capture Edward?
When we don't hear Edward, what comes through the spirit boxes is things telling me to kill myself, things telling me to take my own life, things telling me to go fuck myself, but like a lot worse than usual. Then that lightens up when Edward comes through, begging for help. And then as soon as Edward goes away, these things start happening again. So right now I'm theorizing that whatever is here holding him does leave from time to time. And that's when Edward's able to wiggle his way out of wherever he is to beg for fucking help. It's actually really crazy.
What can hold a ghost besides
It's got to be
whatever it is
something.
that
Well, I
ghost
think
busters
I do believe other spirits can hold other spirits 100%. But I think whatever's holding Edward is interdimensional.
What do you think? When you say what goes through your mind visually when you hear the phrase "holding a ghost"? Is it like chains? Is it like I got like some force field wrapped around you? Like what is visually in your head?
Well,
when you hear, what is it like?
No, right. What's visually in my head is
Some Parisian street mime.
either waves affecting fields or frequency affecting perpetuation. Is that even the right word for that? That's what I picture.
I think like Shakespeare, you just made up a word.
Did I? Hey, listen.
What'd you say?
Perpetuation. The perpetuation of things. I think it's a word. Hold on. Now you're gonna make me look it up.
It's it's a very ejaculatory situation.
Hold on one second. Is it now? Because if I did create that word, we need that. That's a Splintered Spirit's official word.
Perpetuate.
Oh,
Turn it into a noun.
I can't even spell. Why am I even trying to spell that? Perpetuation. I'm trying to type it out. I was like, popipa, popopopipapa.
That's a word.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a word.
Perpetuation.
The act of
Yeah.
causing something to continue indefinitely, maintaining or existing state, or preserving
Okay,
something from
yeah.
extinction. Or
So that maintaining or existing state of leaving him trapped. So that's, I don't picture chains and all that. I picture it's something else. And it might be painful. Who knows? It might be painful or it might be discomforting. Who knows?
Karina believes that the image that was in the clock of the man the other night was Edward. She believes.
Oh, that was wild. Did you see that? Did you see that video?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, you gotta go on other platforms for it.
I'll check it.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. It's definitely, and we saw it move. It dipped off. Like I have a clear picture from the same angle of when it was there to when I saw it leave, and then another screenshot, and it's gone. So
Really?
I watched it dip. Yeah, oh yeah. and they were ringing the bell like crazy. It was nuts. It was nuts. So imagine that, Gary. In the clock, in the glass of the clock, an entity appears. And while that entity is there, it's ringing the bell like fucking crazy. And then all of a sudden it dips, the bell stops. How crazy is that?
Yeah, that whole clock thing, man. Has
The whole
anyone
clock
started
in general
has anyone started the record player yet?
No. No one. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that to all of a sudden just start. All it is a click. All, something has to do is just, and then it'll start. It'll do something.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the clocks or the mirrors in your place. They all feel they're holding some ghosts or something.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're like, if John buys a mirror, it's got a ghost in it, guy. It just might.
It just might.
It just might.
That's what I do.
Where you buy this stuff.
Yeah. Well, each one of these mirrors has a history. It comes from somewhere.
Sure.
Except for the infinity mirror. That's the newest mirror in the joint.
That one's just cool. That one just comes with coolness.
Yeah.
For the life.
I mean, look, even the door has a mirror, and that door, can you see it?
Yeah.
Like, that's over 100 years old. So pretty crazy,
Soul
right?
has it trapped.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I mean, listen,
There's,
who knows what's going on with Edward, right? Who knows? Even his wife has come through demanding me to help, not asking, not begging, demanding me to help. And I'm like, no. Okay, that was fully charged, or they just drained that. Dude, we're getting some activity in here tonight.
yeah, you're dark.
Right
now you're dark. Now it's hard to see.
Yeah, that's a $500 Olight. That's that Marauder with the big, hours battery. I had it cranked up halfway, not even full. And it's 14,000 lumens. I had it cranked to 7,000. And it,
What, do you want to be seen
Gone.
from space?
yeah.
You-
Oh, well,
you-
hey, sometimes you need it,
You need that many lumens?
Yeah. Oh,
What
I
is
like the
lumens?
lumens.
What is lumens? Candlelight?
Yeah.
Like
I think
14 right? Isn't that what it comes from?
Yeah.
Horsepower?
Yeah.
Is that the horsepower
Yeah.
equivalent of light?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
500
technically.
horsepower. It's like horses.
Yeah. I have 14,000 lumens. Who
lumens.
dares?
Yes,
Who dares?
I'm a lumen. 14,000 lumens.
Yeah, call me Mr. Lumen.
Mm-hmm. With all that light.
Oh man.
Well, listen.
Anything we gotta promote before?
We just listen. Tuesday's episode. There's our group Estes method, guys. It's a fun one. It's a fun episode. We learned a lot. We're gonna have a lot of fun talking about it. Then we've got Chip Coffee and Patty Negri at the end of the month. We got a couple more fun guests, some more live guests coming up. We'll tell you about next week. We're gonna try to do some more podcast collabs. Trying to get our boy here out and about. Get his interview game up. Getting interviewed by more people. And remember, guys, help us restore the most valuable paranormal asset out there. Help us. Let's have the community come together.
Yeah.
You saw the video. If you missed the video, if you're joining late, don't worry. You'll see.
Listen, even if you go to the QR code, you don't have to share it if you don't want to. You don't have to give anything, do anything. Just going to the QR code helps.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't believe. That's all we're asking is to go to that QR code. That's it. And that will help,
It's important. We want to bring everyone together. This is an important asset. It needs
you know
to be
somebody
saved.
in the paranormal community, send it to them.
Send it to them. This needs to be saved. We need to save this. We need to save this asset. It's very important. It's very important, guys. John, I got nothing else. We got a quick episode tonight.
Yeah.
We don't have a guest. We kind of hit all the beats.
Yeah. Cool. That's all right. I can wrap up and go get something to eat before I gotta go live.
Where you going? Are you staying live from there? Is it still freezing and snowed in?
Yeah, It's like, yeah. Oh, it's insane. The days are getting a little warmer, which is great. Like it was 27 today, which is great.
What? A
whopping 27.
Put on
Tonight,
shorts.
Yep. So by midnight it will be 14 degrees here.
Oh.
Yeah, right now it's like 18 degrees. By midnight it'll be like 14, 13 degrees. So that's yep. It's quite unfortunate and windy. Can't forget about the wind. That's what brings the wind chill down. So
Sucks.
yeah. But things are starting to look better. You know what I mean? There's even a day coming up in a week and a half that's going to be 32 degrees with no wind chill, supposedly.
So it's going to be
That's a
freezing.
good sign.
You're looking forward to freezing.
Looking forward to just freezing.
Just straight freezing.
Just straight
Sounds
freezing.
great. What a great place.
Isn't
to
that
live.
great? Isn't
I
that
love
great?
it.
I can't wait.
You should
I can't
be.
wait till it's 40 degrees, dude. Once it's 40 degrees, I'm back out there at night. Back out there at night.
Oh my
Can't
God.
wait. Cannot wait. As long as there's no wind, obviously, but I can't wait.
Oh God. All right. So look, should we play the
All
video
right.
one more time and then we'll call it a day?
Yeah, one more time just for the good people. We should end it on that. We should end it on that video. Can we
will
end it on that video?
Yeah, we'll end it on that video for sure. Here we go.
So, hey, guys, listen. Thank you so much for taking the time watching Splintered Spirits live. Me and Gary appreciate it like you wouldn't believe, all the love and support. Crazy episodes coming out. We just
Smash
had
that like button.
Soon.
Smash that subscribe button. Follow us
Yep.
here at Splintered Spirits or everywhere on social. You don't want to miss an episode. Give it a like,
Yep.
give it a follow, give it a share, give it a comment. But you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, everywhere that podcasts are available. We have a new episode
Everywhere.
every Tuesday. We're live every Thursday. Guys, we're going to leave you with this. This is a very important asset for this community. We want to do our part. We need your help to save it. Thank you.
Please go to that QR code at the end of the video.
Have a wonderful night. Hey, everybody. I need your help. My name's Gary. I'm the co-host of the Splintered Spirits podcast, along with John Santa from Santa Paranormal. And we are asking for your help to save one of Paranormal's most important assets. Over the past year, this thing has been falling apart. I think you know what we're talking about. John's mouth.
Gap where my tooth once grew. Will I still smile pretty?
And I see that you are missing a tooth, and you look like a homeless crackhead right now. Please tell me what is going on with that tooth.
Remember the good snacks that we had? Caramel stuck tight, but it still made me glad.
Those pliers slipped and whacked me right in the mouth and just destroyed the tooth.
That's right, guys. We got to get that tooth repaired. It's enough. I have to look at that thing for hours every day. His children have to look at it. I'm hearing from his mother complain about it. His grandparents complain about it. His wife hasn't complained about it to me, but I could see it in her eyes. I know she wants it fixed.
It's okay, sweetheart. Everything is gonna be alright.
Every day, families are torn apart by the agony of dental pain.
And we know you want it fixed. He's a handsome guy. He talks for a living. He talks to spirits for your entertainment. Guys, donate now to this GoFundMe and help us save one of Paranormal's most important assets, John's mouth. Thank you.
Yes, I will remember you. Dear tooth, my fallen friend. Someday I'll fix this fractured grin and weep not for my dentures in the end.